We know that No Time to Die used many songs, music, melodies, themes of On Her Majesty's Secret Service, along with taglines, um, and death at the end. Everything that On Her Majesty's Secret Service had. The Louis Armstrong song, "We Have All the Time in the World." Just it's too much because I want to make a quick video, but the movies are linked. If I just do a Google search, how is On Her Majesty's Secret Service linked to No Time to Die?
According to Screen Rant, the final nod to On Her Majesty's Secret Service arrives in the music over the closing credits, which is Louis
No Time
Armstrong's
to
"We Have All the
Die
Time in the World." It was
fixes
this song that
on
ended
Her
Lazenby's one and
Majesty's
only
Secret
daughter
Service.
as 007 cradled his dead wife, devastated by his loss.
So it says right here, No Time to Die fixes on Her Majesty's Secret Service. The influences of Lazenby's On Her Majesty are unmistakable through No Time to Die, and in fact, the connection have been speculated ever since. The movies are, how do let me try to say it, inextricably woven? No, couldn't do it. They're woven together. Why No Time to Die linked back to classic James Bond movie? No Time to Die is linked back to classic James Bond movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Okay, so I'm not making it up. So I go back, and the movie date to our time we're looking at, or back to Trump, doesn't make a lot of links. But then I went and looked at the actor. It's the only Bond movie he did, so they wanted him specific, along with Diana Rigg. This is by far my favorite James Bond movie. I saw it as 8 years old. I was deeply affected by it, and the song On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And let me see if I can play just so that's how the song sounded. And it's like my favorite melody, my favorite song to listen to now. Or the song that probably gives me the goosebumps the fastest. And because I just know what and it's intrinsic, or it's I can't even explain why. It's almost subconscious, but it relates to No Time to Die, which is all about the death of the Antichrist. So this is all about the end times. But of course, here it is in an art form, in a much lighter mood. And I would suggest to y'all, watch this movie. It is my favorite Bond movie, along with then all 5 Daniel Craig movies. Even Quantum of Solace, which was by far the worst of Daniel Craig's 5 movies, is still better than all the other Bond movies to me. So, because Daniel Craig was leaps and bounds by far, that was all about, Trump in the end times. Daniel Craig, Glass Onion, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Daniel Craig is the one playing Trump. And they both have the same color eyes. So Lazenby, when we run his birthday to December 13th, he will be 3078 days old, 30,780 days old. And it's also 3 months, 8 days for 38 code murder code. So what's interesting about this? Y'all remember my friend who's born 3 times 19 times 1998. 98th verse is what? Yes. The White Horse verse. And she has 138 in her number, 88 in her number, and the 86ing of. Now, I can't prove to you that she's born at 8:08 a.m. or that her first name, middle initial, and last name combined come to the same gematria as Donald J. Trump, 148. Or that March 19th, her birthday, what it came to in gematria, I can't even remember now, but we did it the other day. It was fascinating. Hey, it's 7-Eleven, y'all. And when you take that number, 113,886, and divide it, divides evenly by 37, 3078. He will be 3078 days old come December 13th. So I am now going to zero in on that date if nothing happens in October, like I'm thinking. Well, the end of September, first of all, 2 days before that full moon. And then, of course, 2 days before the lunar eclipse, October 26th. And then you've got November 23rd, 2 days before the November 20. Ooh, hang on. That's November 27th. So it'd be November 25th. That's the Florida State game. That's 2 days before the full moon. Very interesting. All right. Digressing all over the place. Then I go to Diana Rigg, born July 20th. Well, that's a Dark Knight Rises date. And you run her, though, till October 26th, our 86ing day. 31, 144. That's the church. So, and of course, his deadly wound event does open the book of Revelation, and we're living in it in real time at that point. So just thought that was interesting. And that's it. Watch On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and then watch all 5 Daniel Craig movies in succession. You'll be absolutely fascinated. I've done breakdowns on all of those movies at Telling Truth Archives playlist. Go down to Trump the Antichrist 57 videos. And after you finish those, it continues here at Telling Truth 2. Click playlist. And we have the continuation. Where is it? Trump AC tutorial? No. Hang on, I'll find it for you. Well, of course, it's the first playlist all the way down at the bottom. So there's 8 more videos. So it's like 57 plus 8. Like 65 Trump Antichrist videos I've done, and all the Bond movie, every movie you can, Highlander, everything's broken down. We need to look at Highlander too, don't we? Well, I can tell you it's all over the place. January, but no date. March 7th and then August 29th. Very, very much separated. So let's take a look at them. So you've got 121, 45, his number, along with 121. That's too perfect. 451 months, 21 days. So that's 45, 121. 121 is Antichrist in simple gematria. Bingo. That's on the full moon rising day. 37 years plus 137 days. We know 37 is the number for the church. Those are 2 gigantic bingos. That's the first date. The other one is August 29th. Very much separated out. Let's go to that one. 445 in the months. You know, there's your 357 again. The 357 Magnum, you've got to watch this video. Revolver came to 357. The Beatles, Revolver. So, yes, I did give you a break. Each Beatles album and more. And if you go down to the description and click that 3514 that I have highlighted for you, it'll take you right to the very last one, which was fascinating. But watch this whole thing. You will get Beatles Revolver to Trump's birthday. It's 7,357 days. 357 is a revolver. And guess how many verses are in Daniel? Yeah, 357. Daniel, which features the horn as the Antichrist, and Jesus said he'd be here in his own name, and a trump is a horn. So it's absolutely fascinating, isn't it? So that's it. That's all I got. Make sure you watch that video. I have a playlist in all this. There's 2 different playlists going, but Deadly Wound, October 26th for sure, 7 videos. And I'm also loading them up in October 28th, full moon, where I began. That's 13 videos. So I've sort of got 2 different playlists going for this event. And it's big. All right, love you.